Okay, first of all, let me get this out the way. Love Pat McAfee. Love everything he does with the NFL. Love him on commentary. Usually, when he shows up, it's a good thing. But this was a bad call. Now, I've said this on several occasions before. WWE and fans and expectations, they don't mix. People were just grilling me, what, a month or so ago when I said Logan Paul was the masked man, or when I said Chris Jericho was in the box. So I'm not going to talk down to anybody. I'm also susceptible to having unmanaged expectations. But did any of us actually fucking think that Pat McAfee, of all people, would be the one in Randy Orton's ear this entire time? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And so that's why I think there's a lot of layers to peel back with this. Okay, first and foremost, Pat McAfee cut an excellent promo. So it's not that Pat McAfee came in and did a bad job. It's just that it doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, so you mean to tell me this whole time that the person convincing Randy to do all these bad things was Pat fucking McAfee? Why will Randy Orton, of all people, multi-time champion, Viper, legend killer, Hall of Famer, why the fuck would he be listening to Pat McAfee? Yeah, honestly, this is horrible because I was even thinking, man, this Ted DiBiase, that's going to be a fucking disappointment. But leave it to WWE to take disappointment to a whole nother fucking level. Leave it to WWE. Leave it to WWE, man. And when you start getting into the whole reports of all this shit that this is a TKO thing, I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to get to that in a second. Right now, I'm focusing specifically on the Randy Orton, Pat McAfee, Cody Rhodes dynamic. They took a match that didn't need any extra ingredients and added fucking salt to it. Added salt to it. Now it tastes like shit. That's what they did. And again, it kills me to have to say this because I love Pat McAfee. I think Pat McAfee is great for WWE, but not right here, man. Not right here. It just doesn't make fucking sense. So, you know what? With that said, let me get my belt. Two BTAs. Two. Why? You only getting two BTAs because Pat McAfee is great and he cut a great fucking promo. Because if I could give it zero BTAs when the minimum is one, I would. I fucking would. This just reeks of desperation by WWE and TKO trying to get the last bit of squeeze and juice from the orange to get some asses in the seats at Allegiant Stadium. That's exactly what this feels like. And you can't fucking hide it because once again, they did this with what 2.5 weeks out from WrestleMania, and it doesn't make fucking sense that your big reveal is Pat McAfee after he just publicly said that he doesn't know when he's coming back to WWE. And I highly doubt that he was working everybody when he said that. This seems like some last minute bullshit, and hopefully it didn't ruin one of the main events of WrestleMania 42. Man, it's time to fuck up TKO now. Now it's time to fuck up TKO. Because in addition to Pat McAfee, because he's just the latest, he's just the latest. What the fuck is TKO? Please sell the company. Please sell the fucking company. You just bought it, sell it. Sell it. I don't care who you sell it to. Sell it to Tony Khan, Jeff Bezos, I don't give a shit. Sell it to somebody because this select. Now, I understand since the dawn of WrestleMania, celebrities have been a big deal at WrestleMania, but this is just overkill. And not only is it overkill, we're not talking about A-listers here outside of Jelly Roll. We're not talking about A-listers here when it comes to celebrities. We're talking about, with all due respect, a sports commentator and former punter, the biggest one in the fucking world, by the way. So take nothing away from Pat McAfee because he's as close to a non-movie music celebrity you can get. But we got I Show Speed, a social media star, very credible in his space. And I, honest to God, fucking truth, do not know who the fuck Tony Hinchcliffe, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know who the fuck he is. Kill Tony, kill his spot at WrestleMania. I don't want to see it. I don't know what it is. I'm not interested at all. And I fucking live in Las Vegas. I don't want to see the shit. I wouldn't go see the shit if it was fucking free. Because I don't know who the fucking guy is. I don't know who he is. WWE and this celebrity bullshit. This is the reason why you got AEW fans getting louder and louder and louder and fucking louder because WWE is calling any D-list celebrity they can fucking find to help them promote WrestleMania. And not only are they getting them to help promote it, they're getting them to fucking participate in the storylines. It's stupid. There, I said it, and I don't give a shit if you're the biggest Pat McAfee fan. I don't give a shit if you're the biggest Jelly Roll fan. I don't give a shit if you're the biggest I Show Speed fan. I don't give a shit if you're the biggest Tony Hinchcliffe, whatever his name is, fan. Don't care. Don't fucking care. Because the storyline should be about the fucking wrestlers and the titles going into WrestleMania. WWE, man. No, I'm gonna take it high. TKO, they're fucking everything up. On a regular day, a fan could tune into WWE and have some shit to complain about. I know wrestling fans are some of the biggest fucking complainers in the world. I'm complaining right now. But TKO, since WrestleMania 41, TKO has done nothing but fuck up. They fucked up the John Cena fucking retirement tour. They fucked up the fucking, and again, Danhausen turned out to be a great fucking addition to WWE. Before we even go there, still with everybody in comments on different social media platforms telling me I'm wrong, still think that they debuted him in the wrong spot. I still fucking think that. The fucking Masked Man storyline, I understand that it was fucked up by injuries, but still could have did something better than having it be fucking Seth Rollins. And I get it. Mo, maybe MFG, maybe he's complaining because the things he predicted is wrong. No, it's not about that. Because I see myself as one of the many voices in the chorus of boos about what WWE has been doing. And it's getting worse and worse and motherfucking worse with the addition of these celebrities. And then it pisses you off even more when you realize that, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Pat McAfee is managed by Ari Emanuel, if I'm saying his name right. And I think so is like a lot of these people, a lot of these celebrities they're bringing in are fucking managed by the guy who owns TKO. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. And I'm going to still watch the bullshit because I love wrestling. I'm still going to go to WrestleMania. But I'm still gonna talk my shit. I'm still gonna talk my shit. There's still shit I want to see at WrestleMania, but what I don't want to fucking see is these celebrities. At WWE, if you gotta do it just to sell the tickets, do it. But the night after WrestleMania, all of them need to be fucking gone. All of them. There's no reason for any of these guys to stick around. Pat McAfee, if you want to be a commentator, go ahead. You're great at it. Jelly Roll, if you want to have a match here and there, cool. Not at WrestleMania. Otherwise, your ass need to be in the crowd just like the rest of us. Tony Hinchcliffe, I don't even know if the motherfucker's a real wrestling fan, to be perfectly fucking honest. I Show Speed, I don't care if I Show Speed have a match here and there. Shit, I Show Speed, I'd rather he be there than a lot of other guys, because at least then I got a reference like Logan Paul. And don't give me the Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul too. No, no. At this point, I don't want to hear shit about Logan Paul being a social media guy. And Logan Paul's a fucking wrestler. He's proven it in the ring. He's proven it on the mic. I don't want to hear shit negative about Logan Paul. He actually deserves to be a WrestleMania. So that's all I got to say about that shit. Oh yeah, BTAs. 1. And like I said, I want to give it 0, but you get 1 because that's the absolute dog shit worst I can give it. Now, for something positive. Thank God. Stand to Deliver 2026. I would go as far as to say, because I know a lot of fans think AEW Dynasty was the best wrestling show of the year so far, and it probably is. It probably is. But in my opinion, Stand and Deliver is close, but Dynasty and Stand and Deliver 2026 is far and away the best shows, as far as like the next closest show, whatever the third show is far and fucking away. Stand and Deliver was a complete fucking show. It was a complete show. Unexpected championship victories like Lola Vice. Well-deserved championship victories, Tony D'Angelo. And a women's match, I would dare say one of the best women matches I've seen so far this year, Mariah May, aka Blake Monroe versus Tatum Paxley. Stand and Deliver did exactly that. They stood up and they fucking delivered. They fucking delivered. And honestly, the wrestlers on Stand and Deliver, and this is where I'm going to piss people off. Right now, currently, it's either equal to AEW, but far more than TNA as far as like these wrestlers on this show, I care and am more invested in what they're doing on a week-to-week basis. It's just the truth. I can't in good conscience say that they're above AEW in that aspect, but I could definitely say TNA, because TNA, in my opinion, they aren't featuring the guys that I think they should be featuring right now, except like 1 or 2 of them, 3 of them. More on that later. But yeah, man, Stand and Deliver. All I got to do at this point, I got to hand out some BTAs. 6 BTAs, 6 BTAs. That's belt to asses if you forgot, because this was a kick-ass show. I liked it from start to finish. Got interrupted a little bit there in the main event, but it couldn't be helped. But yes, Stand and Deliver did just that. They fucking delivered.